Rabbit Hole is a beautiful dissection of an emotionally charged family that is literally on the brink of healing. And it's the type of show, I think, that allows the actors to kind of pull the audience right out there with them onto a tightrope, if you will, of those delicately balanced family relationships. And it's those elements of the show that I think help people connect to it. I mean, which one of us hasn't been out there on that tightrope? People know those feelings and they've been in that space. And so whenever you have that in a show, I think it's going to go over very well.
It's really challenging to work in the naturalistic mode as an actress in this show. It's very exciting and helps me connect with a lot of early acting that I did as a young person. She was the only one who was willing to talk to me about art.
You could say his name.
Can I? I don't know your rules, Becca. I don't want to get scolded.
You can talk about Arthur. I just don't like the comparisons.
Okay.
What I want people to take away from the show is what it means to be a family and how to still connect with your family members even though stuff isn't exactly how you planned.
Remember, definitely think there's a girl in there.
I hope that's what it is. I mean, that's what I want. So long as it's healthy, obviously, but if I had to pick, I really hope that it's a girl.
Me too.
When you have a play about grief and loss, it's not always about everybody just falling all apart all over the place. It's really about people trying to love each other and are still functional and moving forward. Honestly, I don't even know. But all I know is we're not going to wake up one day and be back where we were.
I know that, Howie.
So we need to head in that direction at least, which will feel strange for a while, but
But you want to have sex.
don't say it like that.
Why not?
Grief is such a raw emotion at times, and even when you've been healing for a while, grief can come unexpectedly, and it's very difficult when you relate personally to these kinds of things to not get too personal while still really being honest with the emotion.
You know what I wish? I wish you stop comparing Danny to Arthur. Danny was a 4-year-old boy who chased his dog into the street. Arthur was a 30-year-old heroin addict who hung himself. Frankly, I resent that you keep lumping them together.
He was still my son.
A lot of people talk about this show being full of how people deal with grief, and it certainly is. But there's a lot of love and a lot of laughter in this show. One of the things that we've been working on is kind of what I call the waves of the show. And the waves are emotion and then some release from the emotion, and more emotion and release from the emotion. And that release comes sometimes in laughter, and sometimes in the connections that people have, these wonderful family members that get together that really love each other. And the way that they try to transition out of some of this grief is with a lot of wonderful laughter.